Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the balance the apostles, and elders of great mills to not rule well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that push the truth in sincerity. You know, I come across this video, you know, I just said I go through it. The commercial I see. There's a little Esau. Esau here saying he going to find God, right? Let me see what happened in here. Now, as you can see, the original reason he set out was to find God, right? You make sure and pack lunch, everything, prepare yourself.
The most beautiful smile I've ever seen.
So you see how he said it? You see the little boy say God is a woman. Now this commercial more subliminal than most people would look at it, because really and truly Esau does do women worship, as you will see with the Semiramis and the Statue of Liberty and so forth. They are women worshippers.
Why are you in such a good mood? I just ate Twinkies in the park with God. He's much younger than I expected.
And as you know, in this system, our women, Jake women, they watch the white man as God. They even have their pictures in their house, which is aka Seizure Bourget. You understand? They do worship the white man. So to show you how subliminal, you understand, this commercial is, because the white man is women worshippers and the Jake woman is white people worshippers. But I'm going through some scriptures here. I'll start with Isaiah 3 verse 12. It say, "And as for my people, children are their oppressors," which are the other nations, Esau also. And as you can see in the commercial, the Esau that they use is a child. You understand? Children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. They say, "O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path." Now you can see even through the scriptures how subliminal that is, because that children pertains to nations like Esau. And Esau is women worshippers, as you can even see that they just put women in higher authority and higher positions in life, because they worship women, and they even push through media these different things for men to other men, even our people, to worship women also. You understand? To give women even more rights than men, to put them in a position that men are in. You understand? To flip the roles. Just as the scriptures say in Psalms. That is Psalms 82 verse 5. It say, "They know not, neither do they understand. It say they all walk on in darkness, the whole foundation of the earth is out of course. Because as the scripture does say, we are children ruling over, we are children oppressing us, we are women over us when we're supposed to be over them. You understand? And these simple things that is put in commercials, and people just watch it and look over the subliminalities about it. They don't take into consideration that the people who have been making these commercials, they actually know what it is they be doing it, but it's put it so subtle that the onlookers doesn't pay attention to it. They just watch it as something light. You understand? They watch it as something normal. Like 31:22. Yeah, Jeremiah 31 verse 22. It say, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? Right? It say, for the Lord had created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. Because in this society, women are viewed as gods. You understand? They are put on a pedestal. They are served instead of being servants. They are gods in this society, under this wicked nation, which is Esau. And you will see Esau so wicked. It had other nations even before in the past that was ruling, that was classed as wicked, and not even them used to have women over them. You understand? I'm gonna go through a small thing here with this is what happened when in the time of the Persians. You understand? I think it was the Persians was ruling when this had happened. Right, I'm gonna read it all quick. Yesterday's Esther 1, I'll start from 10, right? They say, on the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, you understand, drinking with your brethren, little partners, however, and he commanded Mehuman, Bista, Harbona, Bigta, and Abagta, Zethar, and Carcass, right? It said the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus, right, the king, that was a king at the point in time. It said to bring Vashti, the queen, before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princes her beauty, for she was fair to look at. So he said, you know, he had feeling merry drinking. He said, call my wife now, let everybody get to see she, you know. He said, but the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. He said, therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burnt in him. Then the king said to the wise men, which knew the times, right? So they understood what was right and wrong. There was when you could see counsel from. For so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment, right? Say, and the next unto him was Casina. I want to read out all the names. There's some tongue titles to me, right? It said the 7 princes of Persia, right? Medo-Persians and Media, which saw the king's face, and which sat the first in the kingdom, right? Say, what shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to law, because she had not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus, I think it's Ahasuerus, I think it is, by the chamberlains, right? And Memucan answered before the king and the princes, Vashti the queen had not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes and to all the people that are in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus, right? It says, for this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women. so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes, when it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus commanded Vashti, the queen, to be brought in before him, but she came not. Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes which have heard of the deed of the queen, thus shall there arise too much content and wrath. Now if you read forward, it will show you that he got rid of she. You understand? He sent she away because of she disobedience. So it will show you even back in ancient times before Rome was established, even other heathen nations didn't used to be doing things like that. They wouldn't be putting women up on pedestals. When women disobey, they used to deal with them accordingly. But Esau is the ultimate women worshipper. You understand? He does give them more rights, tell them they could do whatever, and if you do them anything, he have laws placed to actually get you in problems. But if they do you something, the laws doesn't really apply to them, because you'll see even in the country I just live in, right, which is Trinidad, you'll see if a man was to grab a woman's behind, she could get charged for that. You could get charged for that. If she gonna report you in the station, you could get charged. Now if that was to happen, if she was to grab your behind as a man and you go and report it, they might laugh at you. You understand? That is the system it have right now. A women worship system. We don't have nothing like women's equal rights with men and women. They have rights over us, in the sense that they could even go, even in certain countries they could go that Esau governed. Certain countries that you could go, a woman could bang up she head on a wall and go and say you did it, and you could get locked up for that, and you didn't even have to be in she presence. You didn't even have to be there when it happened. You understand? And there's put things like this simple in videos for people to watch, and people just look at it and look past it like if it's nothing. It's to show you how wicked this system is. Anyway, with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushai, that belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that pushes truth in sincerity. Shalom.